What's going on, people? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. This is Stockholm Gunnar. On the weekend, we got a massive game coming up. It is Manchester United. The Red Devils are coming over to the Emirates Stadium, people. This should be a banging game, right? It is on Sunday, 4:30 kickoff UK time. Now, we are coming off from a brilliant victory against Inter Milan in the Champions League, where we managed to beat them 3-1. And Manchester United are coming off from an amazing victory against Man City, where they won against them 2-0. I was watching that game, Man City against Manchester United, and I thought Manchester United was the better team, seriously better team than Manchester United on that day. The way they were hitting them on the counter-attack was unbelievable, right? That freedom that Bruno Fernandes got in that midfield was a joke, man. Especially when you're playing against a team like Manchester City, who are well organized, that he shouldn't be able to do that, but he was brilliant in that game, and they hit him on the counter attack over and over again, right? Ahmad was brilliant. Mboma was brilliant. Dorgo was brilliant. Mano and Casemiro in that midfield, oh my God, I thought they were amazing, seriously good. Look, Manchester United, before the game against Man City, I thought they were poor, seriously poor. Look, they played against Brighton. They lost that one 2-1, right? Against Brighton. And I thought they were really poor. And then they played against Burnley before that, and they drew that one 2-2 against Burnley, people, right? And then they played against Leeds. They drew that one 1-1. After the game, they sacked their manager, Emirates, basically. So he got sacked. The game before Leeds game, they played against Wolverhampton, who is the poorest team in the league currently, and they drew against them 1-1. So they were not really doing well for themselves until they came to Manchester City. And I think that Manchester United derby brought that fire in them, and Michael Carragher made them play such an amazing game against Man City, and definitely the better team they were in that day. Now, we are not Man City, people. We are not Man City. Man City got a shaky defense. We got a brilliant defense, right? They got a very sort of all right midfielders, and we got brilliant midfielders, basically. And Man City got the best attack, right? That's what they do. That's what they have, basically. And we're not the best attackers in the Premier League. I have to be honest with you guys. So therefore, we are not Man City. We are not Man City, but something is worrying me, though. We were hit by many counter-attacks in the game against Inter Milan, right, in the Champions League. Inter Milan was hitting us on the counter-attack, and that game was open, wide open. We were going forward and backward with each other, and this type of a game would suit Manchester United. That is exactly what they did to Man City, and Man City couldn't cope with them, seriously couldn't cope with them, right? And I think they're gonna come and try to play exactly the same way, hit us on the counter attacks, and basically try to score goals against us. So therefore, I am in a state where I'm fearing that Mikel Arteta will be looking at Manchester United and Man City game and start thinking, oh, this is the way they're going to be playing against us. So therefore, we're going to do a low block, right? Contain the game, keep that ball possession, right? And hit them on the set pieces. And if he does that, that's going to annoy me so much. That's going to annoy me so much, seriously. I think we are the better team. Against Manchester United, I think we are the better team. Look, against Manchester United, we have had the upper hand in the last from 2023 until now. We have been able to beat them over and over again, and a couple of draws in between as well. So therefore, we got nothing to fear from Manchester United other than that brilliant counter-attack they were able to execute against Man City. So therefore, I say, let's go for it. It is in our home ground. It is the Emirates Stadium, right? It is a fortress this season, right? And I think this is such an important game. We should go over the line and win this one. Take the 3 points in this one. Who's he going to start? That is the question that comes into mind. Then who will be in that starting 11? I want to see a very strong starting 11. That's what I want to see. So therefore, I'm going to give you what I think Mikel Arteta will come with in this game. So let's jump into it. I think Raya will play in this game, no other than Raya in that goal. And then it will be Ben White, right back, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Timber as a left back. Look, I think Lewis Kelly was absolutely brilliant in the game against Inter Milan. I thought the way he was handling the job on that day was very good. Mascara was also very good. But the strongest defenders that we have is Ben White, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Timber. Unfortunately, Timber is a better player as a right back rather than left back, but he can do a job as a left back, and I think he will play as a left back on that day. So that is the goalkeeper and the defenders, right? So Raya in goal, Ben White, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Jurriën Timber. People in that midfield. In that midfield, we will have Superman, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard. He didn't play against Inter Milan. Martin Odegaard, right? He was rested. And I think when Essie played against Inter Milan, he did such a good job, despite the fact that he hasn't been able to level up further on, right? But he did have a good game. And I thought he was better than Martin Odegaard. And Martin Odegaard, the last couple of games, hasn't been able to level up, basically, right? He hasn't been able to be that creative midfielder. He's taking the ball side to side, passing it sideways, and all that stuff. It's brilliant when you're trying to control the game, but you need to create stuff. But Mikel Arteta loves this guy. He is the captain in Arsenal. So therefore, he's going to play against Manchester United. So it is recommended Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard in that midfield. Up front, Bukayo Saka, Trossard on the left, and then who will be picked as the striker, because we had Gabriel Jesus scoring 2 brilliant goals and Victor Gyökeres coming on that field against Inter Milan and scoring such a fantastic goal. So who's he going to go for as a striker up front? I think he's going to go with Victor Gyökeres, unfortunately. I think so. But the game needs the likes of Gabriel Jesus, purely because of the fact that Maguire is not a very quick player on the turn. Jesus he's quicker when he's turning around, going at you, right? He's a dribbler. Whereas Victor Gyökeres is a little bit more robust, right? Using a brute strength in order to get past you and all that stuff. And I think the game will suit Gabriel Jesus, people. So therefore, I think Mikel Arteta is going to play Victor Gyökeres up front, but I want to see Gabriel Jesus up front. But anyway, that is Bukayo Saka on the right, Trossard on the left, and Victor Gyökeres. Those are the starting 11 I think Mikel Arteta will go for in this game against Manchester United. So what sort of predicted scoreline do I have for this one? I think it's going to be a tight game, and I think Manchester United is going to come at us with the counter-attacks, and they're going to score a goal, but I think we're going to win in the Emirates Stadium, and I think it's going to be 2-1, people. That is my predicted scoreline for this game. That is all I had for you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be part of the community. Thank you once again, and have a nice day. Take care.